Hi guys, welcome to GoBeyond's brand new AI-powered messenger chatbot for Shopify. So in the next couple of minutes, I will show you exactly how to set your bot up, how it works, and how to take advantage of our features. Now, this is by far the most advanced messenger chatbot on Shopify, and it does three things extremely well. What it will do is first, it will increase your sales. Second, it'll auto market. And third, it will provide customer service for people that are asking certain questions on your Facebook page. So let me show you how it works. Let's jump right in. So right after you get the app on Shopify and you download it, you can come over here to apps and then come right in the Messenger Sales Marketing Customer Service Automation app. This is our app, and this is what your home screen looks like. Now, this screen has a number of features. First and foremost, it's going to show you the total amount of money that it's helped you generate and save. So these are two different concepts. These are two different things that this bot will be able to do. The first is that it will be able to increase your sales. Now, there's a very simple way it increases your sales. First, it automatically targets people that have abandoned your cart, and it reaches out to them via email and chatbot and tries to get those sales back. So anytime someone's abandoned your cart, we have a remarketing through abandoned cart, and we get some of those sales back. And we have 3 attempts. I'll show you how to set that up next. The other thing it does is it does automatic upselling and downselling. For example, let's say someone just bought one of your widgets or something from your store. You have the opportunity to sell them another item, and the bot will reach out to them, give them a discount, and say, hey, would you like to buy this second item? It'll give them a nice discount, a little bit of customer appreciation. It does that, again, via bot and email. And it also has a downsell. A downsell happens when someone says no to your upsell. So sometimes people might not be interested in that sort of item, so you go to your downsell items. And then the third way it does it is by taking people that are just browsing online and then just happen to find your bot, and it turns them into customers through our lead capture and sell feature. This is one of the most cool, awesome features. I don't think any other bot has it. And basically what it does is that it gives any new user of your bot, it gives them a coupon within the first day, and then it also gives them a coupon 30 days later. This incentivizes them to buy really quickly from you once they've engaged with your bot. Now, the other cool thing that this bot does is that it provides customer service. So what does customer service mean? So let's highlight this. Customer service basically is when people come on your Facebook page and they have questions regarding when their package will arrive. Our customer service will automatically respond to those sort of requests. For example, a person might say, hey, I just bought XYZ item. The bot will ask them for their email or confirmation number, and it'll automatically give them a pretty good idea of when they're going to receive their item. And again, we do this both through bot and email, depending on where the customer engages us first. Now, as you may know, if you get a lot of sales, you're going to have a lot of people asking these sort of questions. So this will amount to a really big savings. So we track the savings in 2 ways. One is we track it in time saved, and then we see, well, if we save you an extra 100 hours per month, what does that amount to in actual saving? And then one of the other things that we track here is open rates. Now, as you know, emails, a really good email will have about a 25% open rate, whereas a really good bot will have 75 or 80% open rate. Last but not least is leads. So I mentioned earlier how we have the lead capture and sale. Since you're having a bot on Facebook Messenger, Facebook Messenger has a discovery store for all the bots. So there's going to be people that are going to discover your bot just randomly. And when those people discover your bot randomly, we want to give them a good experience, and we want to capture that lead. We want to make sure they come back to your bot, that we get their information, and that we also have the opportunity to upsell them. So this bot will automatically identify those people that are just randomly coming onto the bot, and it'll take them down your funnel, and it'll try to sell them. So all their information is going to show up here on the leads. It will show you what date it was, the person's name, and their email address. And of course, we're trying to sell to these people. So let me show you how to set this up. We can set this up in about 5 or 10 minutes, depending on how detailed you want to go. So The first step is to come in here and select your logo. Now, if you notice, the dimensions are 300 by 150, so you want something that's going to be more horizontal. And this is pretty self-explanatory. You can come in here and just select a picture. I'll select this one, so you kind of get an idea of what it looks like. The next is the auto upsell. Setting this up is very easy. It takes you just a few minutes. And remember, this works automatically. So you can select the item here. I'm going to just pick some random items, so you just kind of get the idea of it. And next, you want to enter a coupon code. Now, in order for you to enter a coupon code, first, obviously, you have to create one. So we're going to go to discounts. Let me open this up in a new tab. And I'll come over here and I'll say create a discount. And I'll just say upsell sell one. I'll say 15% off. And you want to keep this at percentages, because if we come back over here, you'll see that the discount here is in percentages. So make sure you have this in percentages as well. And you can do this where it's for a certain product, a collection, or entire order. So in this case, it's a certain product. So whichever product you chose over here, like the Chef Micro Cooker Small, you want to find the same one over here. You search your products and you locate it. So as you can see, you can go through the browse. Here it is. And then we will create this discount. So we'll say save. And this one is called upsell one. So let me copy it like right here. Or you can copy it right here. And I'll do save. Boom. So it's been created. So we'll come over here and now we just enter a code. Boom. Upsell one. And it's 15% off. Beautiful. So now we want to do that with other coupon codes. The way the auto upsell feature works is that it's going to try to upsell them 3 items. Now this is the first item that it'll try to upsell them. So a good practice would be to put your most popular item here. Obviously the system's going to be smart enough that if they just bought this item, then of course it won't suggest this one. It'll go to the next one, and so on. If they already bought this item, the digital body weight, it will skip over because it knows about it. So you want to pick either your most popular items that you want to upsell, or maybe you want to pick items that you want to get rid of. So look at your inventory and look at what your goals are, and then you pick 3 items that you want to upsell. The way this works is that as soon as someone buys something from you, within a certain amount of time, our bot will automatically send them an opportunity to buy something more from you. Generally, people that just have purchased from you, they're, I think, 1/3 more likely to buy something again. So we take advantage of this, and we have an AI algorithm in the back that determines what is the best times to send these messages. But we send 3 of them. So the first upsell will be this one. If the person doesn't respond to it, then we send them a downsell item. Okay? So maybe for this, you want to pick something maybe that's a little bit cheaper. So maybe your upsell item is a little bit more expensive. Maybe your downsell item is cheaper. And again, we come over here and we create a coupon code for each one of these, a discount code, and then we put our codes in here. So let me put in our codes here, and these are ones that I've already created in the past, so you kind of get the idea. And then for you can call upsell one, or you can have some other way of configuring your coupon codes. So discount, let's say that I keep on going 20, and then I go 25%, and then discount, I'll say discount 1, and then I'll do discount 2. And each of these has to be a unique code. You cannot use the same code twice, and it should be for different items, so you don't have the same item more than once. So we'll do the oven, and then we will do the garlic press. And then here we'll do 20%, 20, and then 25. Or I'll just keep it like 15. Yeah, there we go. Cool. And this is, we just set up the auto sell. There's nothing more we have to do on this side. Now for the lead capture and sell feature, this is very simple. So the situation is that someone just discovered your store on Facebook. They might have discovered your page just randomly or through an ad, or they might have discovered it in some other way, for example, through Facebook's Discover tab. So they come into your store, they play around with it, they look at all your products, they look at some of the reviews, they play around a little bit, and they don't buy anything. What we want to do is we want to come back and we want to capture this person's information. What we'll do automatically is send him a coupon. So what you want to do here is you want to come back to the discounts, and you want to do a discount for the entire store. So we're going to create a discount, and it says we'll do entire store, and then here we'll say 15% off entire order, and then we will save this, and then we copy this. Remember, it's 15%, so let's come back to our store, copy paste it, entire store, and that's again 15%. And we've just set up our lead capture and sell. The bot will do everything else on its own. For the next feature is the auto abandoned cart. Basically, someone just came to your store, they put a bunch of items in their cart, and they left it. Okay, so this is really, really important. So what we want to do here is we want to send them 3 reminders. The first reminder, ideally, I like to send it within 2 hours. The second reminder, I like to send it within 1 day. So this will send it exactly 24 hours after they abandon their cart. And this 2 days will send it 48 hours after they abandon their cart. And here you could put in your coupon code. Again, the best way to go here is to create a discount code for their entire order. So create entire order. We'll do percentage discount. We'll say, let's say 10%. We will call this abandoned cart 1. There we go. We'll save it. Get our discount code. Again, this is 10%. Put our discount code number here, and then put the 10% here. And then we already have these, so that we'll do abandoned cart 2, and that's going to be 15%. And then 3 would be 20%. This is going to be off the entire order. And make sure that each of these codes is unique. You need to put all 3 codes in order for this to work properly. And this is for all of these. And as you just saw, it takes minutes to create. Now comes the AI-powered customer service. Now this feature is in beta, and we're going to be improving this dramatically over the next few months. What this feature does is it answers the really, really common question of, when is my order coming? So imagine that someone just bought something from you. They're either going to come to your email, or they're going to come to your Facebook Messenger page, and they're going to message you asking you, when is my order going to come? And what our bot does is it listens for this, and when someone says something like that, it starts asking them a question like, what's your order number? Or what's your email address? And then it'll go ahead and it'll look that information up for them, and it'll tell them how soon they can expect their item. Now this is where you put that average delivery time in, so we know what that number looks like. So for example, if your delivery time is between 3 and 5 days, I'll just put 5 days. Okay, if your delivery time is between 15 and 20 days, just put 20 days. The other things that this feature does is it will automatically update them on their order status. So as soon as you on your own end within Shopify say that mark the order is shipped, we send them a notification saying, hey, your order has been shipped. You should receive it any day now. Now, this is one of the most powerful features, and that is auto commenting on Facebook posts. And this is pretty huge. So let's say that you have a pretty popular Facebook page, or you're doing a lot of Facebook marketing. And a lot of the top Shopify stores do a lot of Facebook marketing. And you'll notice that one of the really cool things that you want to do in your Facebook marketing is you want people to post, and you want them to comment on your ads, right? That engagement is a really great social proof. Now, imagine if you could automatically respond to every single person that comments on your Facebook post. That's pretty amazing, right? So this bot will do just that. And I will show you exactly how to set that up next. Now, soon as you set this up, what you want to do is you want to save it. And I won't actually do it here, but you want to hit save, and then it will take what you just gave it, and it'll automatically generate a chatbot for you in Chatfuel. And this chatbot will be live as soon as you connect it to your page. So this is where it will take you next. And here's your bot. So you can literally do 2 things, and your bot will be ready. The first is update your welcome message, and then you can connect this bot to your Facebook page. And I'll show you how to do that. So to connect your page to your bot is really simple. Just come over to configure. So right now we're going to pick the GoBeyond page. We're going to connect to it. And voila, our bot is ready. So let's test it. Already messaged me. So this is the message that you have to change. Change this message, right? But just like that, your bot's live. And it literally took us less than 5 minutes. Now, what does that mean? What can this bot do? What does it already have? So it has everything from your Shopify store. It has all your orders. It has all your products. It has all the features that we talked about. And these features they're found here. Basically, the way Chatfuel works is that it's kind of like WordPress for bots. And it's based on a block structure. So all these things are like little blocks, and these little blocks connect with each other. You can think of each block as kind of like a page on a website that connects to another page via a link. And here's the link. So let me give you a top-down view of how to set up some of the more advanced features on your Shopify bot here on Chatfuel. So as I said earlier, we've imported your entire store. So you don't have to put up any of your products. You don't have to set up any AI. You don't have to do any of that sort of stuff. All that stuff is already done for you. And all the stuff that's already done for you is put into these blocks right here. And we have the title of do not alter. So please do not edit or delete these. These have a lot of like advanced code in them, and a lot of APIs that connect back to our backend and to our systems. So, if you end up changing any of these, a lot of those features that we talked about earlier won't work. But there's a lot of things that you can do, and there's a lot of things you should do with this. So first and foremost is you want to set up your welcome message to welcome people to your store. And then you want to leave this as is, the enter store button, and this will enter them into your store. And this goes to home. So this is home. And you could see like home is basically a JSON API, and this is where we pull all your products and so on. Now, the next thing you want to do after you've updated your home message is you want to update these fields. First is your return policy. Like, what is your return policy? Just you could put it in here. And then this piece is just a little comment on acquiring users from Facebook ads. You could always read on how to do this. I will show you how to do this in this video. And if you ever forget, you could either rewatch this video or you can read this article from Facebook that shows you how to set that up. And then also there's this feature called live chat. So let's say that a customer wants to ask you a question, and the customer service feature cannot answer the question. Maybe he wants to know if you have a triple XL large size, or if you do gift wrapping, or some other question that related to their order or a future order or something like this. You can set up this live chat. So anytime someone wants to do a live chat, it goes to you. And then one of the more exciting things that you can do here is called the sales funnel. So if you're familiar with the sales funnel, basically any sales funnel has three main components to it. The first is that you want to build awareness so people know, what it is that you're providing and why they should care about it. So an example of this would be with Shopify bot, for example. With this bot is that at some point you didn't know about it, and then you probably came along a piece of content and you became aware of it. And by virtue of becoming aware of it, now you can think about, oh, do I really need this? Do I want it? And as soon as you start asking that question, we want to take you from this down our funnel from awareness, knowing about GoBeyond, to desire, wanting to have this on your site, to actually purchasing it, right? So these are the three steps, right? So awareness is going to talk about your products and your services. Desire is going to let people really get in and experiment with them, maybe like a 30-day trial like we have, or a 14-day free trial, etc. Maybe it's customer reviews, this sort of thing. Maybe showing people what using your product or your services, or wearing your store's clothes, etc. And then finally, the opportunity to purchase, right? And one of the things that we're doing is, soon as someone comes into your funnel, we want to give them kind of like a choice of where they want to go next, right? And these are just kind of like very high level words that can make you think of this in a new way. And these words are awareness, desire, purchase. Obviously, you want to change these because that won't mean anything to users. They'll be like, why does this button say awareness, and so on. But what it does is it lets you segment the audience. So if you see here it says sales funnel, you will know which people came into your sales funnel and are aware of your product. And if you know that these people are aware, so they hit part 1 and they actually read the awareness material, but they didn't selectively go to desire, right, or purchase. Later on, we could send them a message that'll bring them down into desire. We could send them a desire message and see if that desire message works. And if it doesn't, we'll send them a different one next time, and so on. And if someone is in the desire phase, okay, we can send them purchase opportunities later on, or build up on that desire and send them more desire messages. But anyway, this works very simply. It's a very straightforward sales funnel. I'm sure you already do this with your content. And the really cool thing is that you can actually integrate this with your content. For example, you might have an awareness article on your website, and that awareness article could lead right into your bot. And what part of the bot is it going to lead into? It's going to lead into the desire part. And how can you make it do that? How can you make people come here exactly? Let me show you how to do that. We create a link, we turn it on, and we'll say part 2 desire. Sure, why not? And boom, this is your link. So whenever you give someone this link, they're going to come to this part of your bot, this exact page. So this is how you use a sales funnel. And let's go over some of the other features. So for the AI, I will leave this part alone because our AI in the backend handles a lot of this stuff. Broadcasting, this is one of the most powerful features on Chatfuel. Basically, it lets you send messages to groups of people or to specific people. And you can choose the specific people based on their behavior within your bot, based on their purchasing, based on their last interaction, and based on even their attributes. So let's give an example of this. So here's a segment. Segments are basically the type, your user groups. So here I have reachable users, returned, non-organic. You could always make additional segments. And it's really easy to make a segment. I'll show you how to do that as well. Next is attribute. So for example, you could say starts with, doesn't start with. It could be any of these sort of attributes. For example, someone that used your bot within the last 24 hours. This is within 24 hours. Someone within a certain time zone. Someone that visited a certain block or a block ID. Someone that has a certain first name. So if you want to target everyone named Steve, you can do that. Session, someone that's been, used your bot at least 3 times. Boom, you could send them a message based on that. So you have a number of different ones that are already within the template, and you could always create more, right? You can even do product purchased. So once you set this up, boom, you add a trigger, and it's very simple. You come in here and you want a free t-shirt, or whatever it is that you want to, and then boom, it's very easy. You turn it on, and it'll send it out. And this is automatic. Anyone that comes through your bot, and if it's this description right here, a user that entered the store, 1 minute afterwards, you're going to send them this message. So we're going to turn this off. But we already have a couple of these set up for you. So this is the first one. It's 5 minutes after first interaction. And what we did is we give them a free gift. And if they say yes, it goes to the lead capture. This is how the lead capture works, by the way. And it says, oh, great, here's your discount. And it's that 15% discount you set up earlier. And if they say no thanks, they'll say, okay, great, I understand. Here's your opportunity to pay full price. And then 30 days after their first interaction, we send them another coupon. So again, you have this opportunity where we're taking people that have used your bot and we're trying to sell to them multiple times. You can also schedule these for later. Like for example, this one is for December 2nd, right around Christmas time. Everybody within, you could send this to everybody, or you could send it to a specific group of people. And say, hey, Christmas shopping, hey, check out our trending products, get a discount. And that's what this message looks like. Auto posting from external source. So let's say you have a blog and you want to share every time you guys read in your article, you can do that. And the easiest way to do that is just through one of these auto postings. So you can use an RSS feed. You can do it from Instagram and so on. So and then you could even do it through YouTube, Twitter, etc. So now let's go to the configuration. This is where your persistent menu is. Please do not change any of this. This is connected to your our backend and to your store directly. Here is where you get your customer chat plugin for your website. We're also going to be making this available here within our own app. But for right now, you can definitely enable it this way. And you just come in here. There's two different variations of this. One is that it's like an actual plugin that stays on your website, and it looks like this. And it says, hey, how can we help you chat now? If you enable it, you put in your domain here, your enter parameters. And again, your enter parameters is like, how does someone enter your bot? I would just leave this, it's optional, just leave it empty. And then it's going to give you some code to insert on your website. You copy the code and you put it in. We're also going to be making this available on our end as well, of course. And then there's also this send messenger plugin. Now this is the send to messenger. So as soon as someone makes an order, you can send them a message. And again, this is your code right here. I will leave this empty. We'll handle this on the back end, and then you can embed this on your website as well. And then here's how to acquire users from comments, from Facebook comments. What you have to do is really simple. You just create a rule, and you can say this. There's a number of different ways where you can really use this. One is you can automatically respond to any person who makes a comment on any of your posts. So maybe you call this all. It's going to be any posts, all comment, and maybe you're going to respond with, okay, and let's put in a link. We could say, we'll pick our entire store. Let's get this link. Boom. And then you just put the link here and done. And now anytime someone comments to any of your posts, they're going to get this response. Now, let's say that you ran a special ad on Facebook and you want people to respond to this ad by typing coupon or discount. We'll call it discount. We'll say that it's for a specific post. Now it's going to ask you for the link to the post. To do that, just go to your Facebook. Here's Chatbot's Life page. And let's say we want to use this post right here. Go to the date, click on that, and it's going to give you your post ID right here. So you want to copy paste that right here, and boom. And then it's going to be comments matching a rule. If they say something similar to discount or coupon, and then it'll reply with, here it is. Boom. And now we've created two rules to acquire users from comments. And then one of the most important parts is submitting your chatbot for discovery. So as soon as you're done with all of this, what you can do is you could submit this. It'll take you to Facebook. It'll let you choose your page. And then when you submit this for discovery, you're going to be able to get your bot featured and included within Facebook's discovery tab. So when someone comes to Messenger and they hit on that little discovery tab on the bottom right, they'll be able to discover your store. Also, what Facebook will do, and it's been doing this automatically, is it's looking for the people that are using your bot the most, and it's showing other people that are just like them your bot. So that way you can get more users, and so that way they can get people using bots more. So this is a great way, and it's a must do. And then you can also acquire users from your website. So you definitely want to get these sort of plugins, this one and this one. And I think that one of the trends that we're going to see for the next year and 2 years is that when people come to your website, up to now, a lot of people have been collecting emails as the go-to. I think in the very near future, we're going to switch where we're going to drive more and more people to just using our chat plugin. And what that will do is we'll automatically collect their information. So imagine if 100 people came to your website, 100 people, maybe like 25% give you their email if you have an amazing landing page and if you're really good. But if you use a bot instead and you drive people here, what happens is when people come on your website, instead of you having a 25% open rate and and like let's say a 5% click-through rate, you can have a 75% open rate. So you get more of those people to open those emails, those messages on Messenger, and your click-through rate's going to be way higher as well. So you definitely want to enable this, and you want to drive people to your bot. And then once you've done all this, your bot's pretty much ready. Once you've published it, you could test it, play around with it, and then you could always analyze. And obviously, this isn't live, but you could always analyze how users are using your bot. So we'll go over some of these in a little bit more detail now. Again, this is the welcome message. You will definitely want to change this up, and you want to leave this part alone. The default answer. This is the part that really connects to our AI. So you want to leave this alone. You want to leave all these blocks alone, and you want to update these blocks. The return policy, the acquiring users, that's just for your own benefit, and then you can create all the sales funnels you want. So once again, thanks for using our app, and I really hope that you use it and it makes a lot of money for you guys. And if you have any questions or suggestions, send them our way, and we're going to try to incorporate them as soon as possible. And we have a number of really cool features coming up next for you guys. So thanks again for using our app, and we look forward to helping you make more money. All right. Have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.